We need an intro. We gotta intro this.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe, okay.
We just did 3 intros.
Monkeys go directly to hell.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 41 of the Gorilla Radio Show. After much careful thought and self-criticism, we would like to apologize for making a series of lapses in judgment that have regretfully warranted our banning from the purple streaming website. You may now check us out on the red streaming website at Gorilla
Bezos
Radio
got
Show.
our ass.
Bezos fucking got us.
Bezos
And all
doesn't
for a
want you to
little
know what
memorial to
happened
9/11.
22
He wants
years
us
ago.
to forget 9/11. He wants us to
All right,
forget.
yeah.
To forget.
I forget every 5 fucking minutes.
Also, I can't believe the timing on this. Kim just got the mail. Look at my fucking license plate.
Chimp
It says
license
chimp.
plate!
It says chimp.
I gotta get a fucking primate license plate now.
You do.
You gotta get
you do have to get
macaque.
one.
I don't
rep-
wanna.
That
I
looks
really
really
don't
good.
wanna.
You don't really
gotta
fuck
go to
with
the
macaques
DMV?
like that.
I
No,
gotta-
you can do it online.
You do it on the computer.
I don't even own my.
You
own
cut your
car.
hair.
I did.
It looks nice.
It looks much better now. Yeah.
I'm opening up this license plate.
I'm opening up my license plate.
Oh, I have a new registration now. I almost ripped that in half. My bad.
Oh, don't care.
However,
Hey, I'm in
if I keep
beautiful- I want to fuck you in the face.
Why are you
I'm
like?
gonna fuck your
Are you
face.
spinning around in your fucking chair, Greg?
I'm in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Actually, you might immediately go, "Oh, ew." This place is actually beautiful. It's like everything you would want out of the Pacific Northwest with none of the people. Like, there's like 30,000 people in this town.
Wow, I'm quickly realizing I don't know exactly where Idaho is.
North of Utah.
Oh
it is the
yeah.
it's also
state
Mormon
right It's
infected.
actually not as way up here. I could throw a rock and hit the state of Washington, so it's not as Mormon.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Not
But
too
Coeur
bad.
d'Alene, seriously, beautiful place. Weather, perfect. Had to look it up. It never gets more than 85 degrees here,
Ooh, that's nice.
and it's like filled with beautiful pine trees and shit. It's gorgeous. Except you're in Idaho.
I
which is
wish
the
I wish
downside.
my soul
Yeah.
was capable of existing out west. Every time I go past, the fucking Kentucky Purchase line or whatever the fuck, Louisiana Purchase. Every time I
Yeah.
go past Louisiana Purchase, I'm like, wow, I don't know what's happening to me. I'm losing my powers. I'm being drained. I am
Yeah, I
unfortunately
can't
not a
handle
coast to
being
coast
anywhere beyond Central Standard Time. Even then, it's a bit much for me.
I'm starting to look more and more like the big guy from TF2.
Heavy?
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. You're bald.
Thanks. Kill myself. Anyway, so I know you guys have all been asking, and boy, you guys were really mad at me in like April, because we have about 60 fucking voicemails for you.
That's just what we're gonna do.
And I
this
did. I
episode.
screened them. I screened a couple of them because there were some spam calls in there. I think so. I tried to like take out as many 800 numbers as I could.
We should do a live react to one of those
But,
like Chinese piano voicemails.
But yeah, the couple of transcripts I saw, a lot of you were really mad at me around April the 20th. I don't really know what I did, but
Who knows?
if you don't like it,
Die.
Oh, I was about to say, was it because of our comments on the Pride episode? But
it could have been my comments on 420, which are the same as Presidente Rodrigo Duterte, death to all drug addicts.
Jesus
I
Christ!
just smoked a lot of weed. I just
Anyway.
smoked so much weed.
Yeah, are you scared yet?
I never get scared, man.
Your
I'm
dad's
so-
coming home.
My dad's downstairs.
He's coming home and he's gonna. Beat
My
the
dad
shit
doesn't have
out
a
of
sense
you.
of smell, y'all. My dad took some medicine like in the 2000s. Or no, when he was like a kid, some Indian doctor gave him some medicine and it killed his sense of smell.
That rocks.
Also, it made him despise the taste of his favorite fruit in the entire world. And he told me he's never had his favorite fruit in like 30 years, and it breaks my heart.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to
love
listen
this
to this voicemail?
Yeah, listen to this fucking voicemail.
All right. Who wants to do the
Oh,
count?
wait! I'm texting my DoorDasher.
Jesus Christ.
But also, we need to start at the very top, because that's in order as we start at the top.
Yeah,
I
no, I
figured.
know.
Scroll up.
No, I know. I'm aware of how
I'm aware how time
chronology works.
I'm aware of the constant flow of time.
I'll fucking do it.
Past, present, and future. I'm cognizant.
Hate to be
Okay.
cognizant.
All right, so ready?
Yeah, I'm so
Uh-huh.
ready.
What the fuck?
Okay. We got sound effects in here.
Huh?
Is this gonna be the whole thing?
This better not be the whole thing.
Please don't make this. Oh, fuck you.
Please! You said you
Okay.
screened these.
I vaguely looked through them.
In this past?
This is just beeping noises.
You know, I'm seeing here the phone number attached to this voicemail is. Why don't you give these people a call for us, huh?
Do you think, Greg, when you first
we can
listened to
just
this in
stop.
your phone, did it make sense to you? Was it words? Was it language? Was it comprehensible language?
All the ones that said transcription not available.
Greg, is there something in your brain translating this shit
Anyway,
for you?
on to the second one, you
Okay.
fucking assholes.
Off to a great start.
Hey, again, Vincent here from Germany. I completely forgot to ask a question. Yeah, my
This is
question
the German
was,
guy.
what are those, I think mandrills or whatever they're called? The, fucked up little guys, with the, red triangles on their chest?
Yeah.
First off, what the fuck is up with those? And second off, what would you think, how many unarmed humans would it take to take down one of them? I think that is pretty interesting to me. I should also clarify with the monkey hate stuff coming up now that I don't hate monkeys in that way. I just find them really ugly, and again, am a shallow person and hate them because of that. They're ugly little guys, and it's, on the other hand, it's pretty safe that they kill a bunch of people. Also, I want to clarify, Austin is hot in general, but Austin in that dress with that makeup, with that wig, I would be on my knees.
What?
Thank you.
What?
All right,
There's some-
before we get into that, I have a couple of things to say to you, Kraut. So not only are you German, but you're going to call in and immediately ask about the large red shape that someone has permanently stitched to
No,
themselves.
no,
right.
not the
We
same.
You're
just
going to
stopped
ask about how
Antioch.
many
Not
of
the
you it
same
would
thing.
take. You're going to ask about how many of you it would take to bring one down. You have to clarify a bunch of times that you don't hate them like that, but then you follow up with
That's
more questions.
not what was meant.
Anyway,
It's ingrained somewhere
also,
deep in this.
Vincent, you
to be
missed
like
the
this.
perfect opportunity to go, "Hello, I'm Vincent." But
Was that his name, Vincent?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
anyway,
You
Vincent,
could throw a million men at
I
the
love you.
mandrill. The
I
mandrill
love
would
the
win.
I love the German people. You guys really had a greatest hits anthology in 800 BC. You guys really Teutoburg Forest. You guys really popped off. Everything after that was probably a mistake. But anyway, Vincent wants to fuck you.
Okay,
well,
why
we can-
Why did that call have to make that turn?
This is your first legitimate thirst trap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you
if
feel
you
about
if
it?
you join our Patreon for $10 a month, I'll post if you give me $100 on a YouTube stream, then I don't know, I'll send a picture of my balls
I'll take
or
his
something.
girl cock out.
Don't,
Show
come
it
on. All right, Greg.
I hate that I'm associated with this podcast so much every single day. I hope there's some dude at NSA his whole job is just listening
There
to this.
is at least one dude that I work with who's listening to this podcast now.
Why?
Shout out, Colin. I hope you're listening. Actually,
you
This
tell
is what it
Colin?
takes to mellow Greg out. This and the Twitch incident. So, I think it was a Galata you were referring to. Mandrill mandrills
that
have the
mean?
blue faces. Galatas are the
Mandrill's
ones with
what I
the-
do to Austin on Saturdays.
Yeah, Galatas are the ones that it might be gelata, but I'm pretty sure it's Galata. Anyways,
It's
they're the ones with
gelato.
the no, it's the things with the gross red flesh on their
Yeah,
chest.
I think it's pronounced Galata.
I think it's roughly equivalent to how many humans it would take to beat up, like, I don't know, a Great Dane, adding 2, maybe. Because, like, 1 for each hand that the monkey can grab you with, probably. I don't know. I think at least, like...
I think the monkey would need both hands to grab me.
I think if it was a guy that could beat up a Great Dane... Well, okay, that's not a good example, because Great Danes are very sweet, gentle dogs. But, like...
Bro, get to
I
the
don't know,
point.
like-
We got 50 fucking voicemails.
At least 3. Next question.
All right. See, this is also Vincent.
Hello, this is Vincent from Germany, Hanover, Germany. I just got done with my exams and I'm sufficiently exhausted and angry to call. So, just wanted to say that I used to really fucking hate monkeys, like any and all primates that aren't
This is
human.
the first
I just
voicemail.
think they
Yeah, this
are
is the first
ugly
voicemail.
and goofy, and I don't like how hairy they are. Because I'm a very, very shallow person. Any pronouns okay, by the way. Also, thanks to your podcast, I hate primates a little bit less now. Still not a great fan though, of them. Love the podcast. Huge Piss Vortex fan as well. I came through Tumblr and, been a fan for years and, love what you do. I haven't caught up, so I don't know if you even still take voicemails. But I
That
just
was your
finished
lucky
watching the
day.
anniversary
It's
episode
been
and have to
months,
say that Austin
Vincent.
is really fucking hot. And if he's ever in Germany, he should call me up or something.
You gonna take me
Love
to
you
a beer
all,
hall or
and
something?
not in
You're
a
gonna do a
parasocial way because I don't know, I'm immune to that shit. I tried to get into VTubers and I just couldn't.
Oh, they're talking about our now banned Twitch.
Hope you have a lot of fun, and please bash Germans more often. I think we really deserve it, and we should get more hate, quite frankly. Thank you, and bye.
See?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we
Sending in
listened to
this
these out of
voicemail.
order.
Sending in this voicemail, and then catching up the podcast. Most recent episode, Monkey Hate, and it's all about torturing monkeys. I understand why. They
I
had to send
understand
in
why
this
you
one.
needed to clarify.
And she was like,
Yeah.
I don't hate monkeys like that.
Guys, I'm different. All right, well, that's pleasant.
But you know what? Listen, hate a German. Hate the German way of life. However,
What? You hate their way of life.
I do enjoy my forays and my visits to Germany. You know,
You
They are-
just don't
it's
agree
a nice
with
place
them.
to be. This can be a nice place to be. I had my first cigarette in Germany. That was great.
Ooh.
All right. Next voicemail.
Yep, ready?
Do you guys sell monkeys? I would like to purchase a few for my backyard zoo gymnasium. I'm teaching monkeys gymnastics. So this is a serious business
Can't hide
inquiry.
your
Please
accent.
call back. Please call back. Wait. I'm gonna listen.
What is happening?
People who smoke weed should be put against the
No,
wall.
hold
Please
on.
call back at 800-273-8255. Thank you.
What?
I feel like I just got prank called in middle school. What the
I
fuck?
know. Whose number was that?
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Thanks for the voicemail.
Yeah,
Don't
thanks
call
for
in
the
again.
voicemail. All right, on to the next one.
Okay, next one. We gotta run through these ones.
That's scary.
It's like a noise wall. I kind of dig it.
Um,
I'm kind of rocking with it.
is there anybody gonna talk though?
I don't know.
Is this just gonna be 57 seconds of this?
Who is
Greg
sending
really
these
does
things?
look like he's in purgatory in this hotel room. It's crazy.
Who is sending these? This is a different number.
Hold
Alright,
on.
should-
I
should
think
we
you could make
skip?
this into a pretty
You could make this into a
advertisable
sick.
beat.
we can just
Yeah,
skip
you could
it.
make this into a sick drop. You could. you
Okay,
could
yeah.
turn
Ne-
this-
next
All right.
voicemail.
Oh, it's a 704 number.
Ooh yeah.
Okay, second time calling in.
It's Alex.
It's
Hey,
Alex,
Alex.
North Carolina.
Hey.
I just realized I was wondering. This was racking my brain for weeks.
I'm gonna
Okay,
rack your brain.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to explain this. So Austin, you worked as like husbandry staff for that
Yeah, he's a male
chimpanzee
wife.
sanctuary,
Jerking off those
and you had explained one of the more recent episodes that the chimpanzees will get really creepy towards some human women, especially, and that they'll just like stare straight at them and just start masturbating, right? That's expected from chimps, but what I want to know is, do they have like, I don't know, some sort of prejudice about who they do that to? Like, do they have like similar taste as like your average straight man?
You have a beautiful mind,
Or are they
Alex.
just like masturbating over any human woman staff there? I need to know. I need to know if there's any preference there, if
He
you
wants to
even
know,
notice
are they
that.
jacking off to the tens?
Also, hope you guys are recovering from the Las Vegas trip.
No.
Stay
Still haven't.
safe and
Financially,
hydrated.
still have not.
And yeah, that's it.
Are you also
Okay, bud.
smoking?
No, he's not.
I
He's
definitely.
just
Hey, let's check
perpetually
this shit
ill.
out. I definitely financially recovered from the Vegas trip. Bitch, I went out and bought a Coach bag with my first.
You
paycheck.
motherfucker.
Have you ever financially recovered from buying those fake rugs?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Chandran's mom, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
wait,
heard-
Austin, we're forgetting Chandran's generational wealth.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, baby. I
Tamil
love having
Brahmin.
rich parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tamil Brahmin over here.
Tamil Brahmin, baby.
How's
They
it feel
only
to know that you're
imported the
never
best.
seeing heaven?
You're never escaping the wheel of samsara.
He thought reincarnation was for one lifetime only. He mad.
So to answer your question, at least one chimp had a thing for blonde women with long, like curly hair, I guess.
Okay.
They didn't seem to differentiate between like human standards for like attraction, and I'm trying to phrase this very carefully because I don't want it to be like, oh, I didn't think that girl was hot, you know what I mean? But
They weren't jacking off to the
They-
other girls, though.
Did they jerk off
I
to
don't
other
know.
girls?
I had
Austin, be
genuinely-
honest.
I didn't-
Speak with your heart.
I
They jerk off
didn't
to ugly
witness.
girls.
I didn't witness enough jerk offs. Is the thing.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
I don't have enough big enough sample size. I don't
I
have
do
like
like
an
that this
N
question is
equals, you know?
basically are chimps into Playboy?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Are chimps obsessed
Are
with
any of the
advertising?
chimps into
look, the two that I
scary
know,
goth girls who might
the two
hurt them?
that the two that I know of that were like the jerk offs. One was like
The
a-
jerk off kings, the JO kings, as they're called in certain circles.
The real gooners.
Actually, so two of them were older blonde women. One of them was a younger brunette.
Were they bad?
I don't. They're just
Would you?
normal.
Would
I
you?
can't answer that question legally. I mean, I can legally, but like Kim won't let me. And
Oh,
also,
well,
I don't
answer the
particularly.
question.
I also
Did you?
don't particularly care to.
Did you?
Did I?
Actually, that's
Did
a
I
good
what?
question.
Did you?
Did you?
Did you, Austin?
Did you?
No, I was in
But
a
would you?
relationship.
Did you
with-
cuck one of the JO
Kings, the
chimps?
JO kings.
I was in a relationship at the time. It was a bad relationship at the time, but
We should talk more about that.
no, we
We
should.
could do a whole episode on the breakdowns of October 2021.
October 2021.
That was crazy. Anyways, next voicemail.
What is up, Gorilla Radio Show? I am so glad to be contacting y'all. I sadly do not have the Patreon, which is very sad, but I do tune in every single day on YouTube, and I just love the
We
show.
should cut it off here and be
Keep
like,
it up.
pay to hear the rest.
You do great work, and hopefully I make more art for you guys.
Oh,
See you
yeah,
soon,
that's the guy that made us that thing that we haven't used yet, but is actually kind of cool looking. It was that thing that we got emailed. Remember our email?
I've never checked our email once.
I don't check the email either. You do.
Okay, well, it was a cool piece of art, but then we rebranded, and I don't know what to use it for, but it's cool, and I appreciate it greatly.
Well, thank you for making us art, and thank you for listening to our show. We love you.
Sorry, we haven't answered voicemails, anyways,
Yeah.
The aesthetic direction
Anyway.
of the show has been tumultuous.
Yeah.
been tumultuous.
Anyway.
It's been a little tumultuous.
Next one.
Hey, Kale again. I think this edible was more than it said.
Oh my fucking god.
You told them to do this.
Here's some monkey noises.
This is a classic Gorilla Radio Show voicemail.
This is a classic.
Gorilla
Man,
love
take this
edible. Take an edible. An hour later, you're not feeling it, so you take another one. 3 hours later, you remember, I gotta call the Gorilla Radio Show.
Call the Gorilla Radio Show. Alrighty, next one.
Hey y'all, Kale here. I've been loving the show.
This is
Found it
pre-edible.
like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It's been a blast. Oh God.
Oh,
How would the phrase "return to monkey"? How would one go about this? Oh yeah.
What
Can you
like this?
if you're gonna, that's where it ends too. It's just over. Can you here's my thing, guys. If you're gonna call in extremely high, can you finish coughing before you fucking call?
Come down
are you
from the head.
you're mid fucking rip and you're like dialing. Can you fucking hold on? It'll be okay.
Can you hold on a second?
Don't do that. I want
to
all
monkey.
the gory details.
Just keep smoking. You'll be fine. You'll get back there.
Return to monkey is I have an interesting relationship with this quote because it very clearly originates from the return to tradition thing that trads do. And
Yeah,
I guess,
of course.
I mean, it's not like serious. So like,
I think we should kill the trad people.
Yeah.
We should.
We should just send them to
We should like
Amish.
put their heads on spikes and shit.
Yeah.
We should start adorning our homes with human heads again.
Someone today, that's as much as you're going to get out of me. Someone today went on a 20-minute rant about the he, him, she, her Facebook chocolate. And I really was just like considering lighting myself on fire like a Tibetan monk.
What does he, him, she, her Facebook chocolate mean?
Oh, the he, him Facebook chocolate has nuts in it. And the she, her Facebook chocolate doesn't. And the whole shtick is, you shouldn't have to guess.
What?
Just fucking, dude, it's Facebook chocolate. I don't, you know what would be even better? If everybody who clicked like on a Facebook post like that died instantly.
But as I was saying,
we gotta go to the next one.
Wait.
you
No,
saying?
my thoughts on Return to Monkey and how you would do that. You can't. You can never go back. It's over.
can't.
Unfortunately.
You can only
But you can
evolve
do it.
forward.
You can
into
do a lot of
crab.
calisthenics, though. You can do a lot of calisthenics.
You can be a monkey.
Next voicemail.
Abandon
Alright.
your child in the woods.
Yeah, do that.
You need to make that intro to the voicemail less fucking long, Greg. Because that shit.
Like it exhausted you.
My thoughts disappear before
What?
before the intro's through. That's my problem. I just thought you should have that feedback.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
man.
Love you, bye.
Let's listen to your other 3 voicemails you left.
And Greg, this message isn't just for you. For you and all the colors of the rainbow that fucking surround you. I love all of you.
Okay. I love you too.
So many things are happening here. Too many things.
Am I overstaying my welcome?
Okay.
Okay. Last voicemail.
I love that we're doing this.
Yeah,
reverse.
let's
This is
get
so
another
good.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Greg! I fucking hope I'm waking you up and you're fucking sleeping.
This is too intimate.
I made butter noodles.
You're what?
I'm not being lewd.
You're not what now?
What?
This is your fault.
What is my
Balls
fault?
You
jiggle?
promoted getting catastrophically high.
Oh, I know
Oh
you're
my
God.
This is what you wanted, Greg. Always remember.
You're so fucking
Good
high.
night. See you in a week.
You're so fucking high. Not only did you call me 3 times, everything you said could have been condensed into 15 seconds, but we got a minute and a half of voicemail from you. Which is mostly
Listen.
just you pausing between words.
These are the kind of voicemails I want to be receiving.
I want you to get higher.
Get
I want you
even
to
higher.
call me in nonverbal. Just tap on the phone every couple of seconds so I know that you're there. Okay? All right. Next voicemail.
Can I just say really quickly, before we do that, Kim has made the most succulent meal ever. It's really great. Can you guys
I
see
see you
this?
slurping
Succulent
it down.
Chinese meal.
Look at how good this is.
That does look good.
Wanted
What
to
is that?
appreciate
It looks so good.
That's also why I'm going to be muting to chew sometimes. Anyways, continue. Next voicemail.
All
Now
right.
I'm gonna tell me what it is.
Hello. I'm calling in from beautiful, sunny San Francisco, source of all evil. My name is Stella, long-time listener.
First time
Well,
caller.
like a few months, actually. That's besides the point. When I was a kid, I had this stuffed animal monkey named Coco, and he was my most prized possession. And I wanted to ask if any of you have any prized ape artifacts or general monkey idols. That is all.
So, my prized ape possessions. Do you guys have any before we move on? And I just talk.
I
About
do.
Prized
I have
ape possessions.
My roommates tried to buy me a little gorilla statue, but it ended up being a bunny. So that's my prized ape possession. It's a little bunny statue.
How catastrophically high were your friends?
No, here's the thing. It's fucked up. It's weird. So it was like it's actually like a gotcha thing, but the advertisement only shows the gorilla statue. It's like a little statue. It's like an inch and a half.
One of those
tall.
fucking things. I hate
So
those.
yeah, it's like
Austin
you buy
knows
a
a lot
pack.
about an inch and a half.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, I've come to the conclusion, everyone, that Austin must be swanging a fucking meat stick around.
Honestly, same.
Not elaborating on that because
the hog,
it's
the end
true.
all hogs.
Because you're so
Show us your cock.
Because I'm so humble, I won't elaborate on that. But yeah, my prized ape possession. Oh, Greg, I guess yours would probably be the gorilla license plate first.
It's my gorilla license plate. Yeah.
Mine. I have several. I received a.
Of course you do.
So I have a number of portraits of apes. I have a proboscis monkey poster that I was gifted in high school by someone who thought I was autistic, most certainly.
Thought. New.
I have a framed picture of a chimpanzee with, I think, cerebral palsy. And it's the frame is made out of like twigs and
bones
and moss, and it's not funny.
The funny thing isn't the cerebral palsy. The funny thing isn't the cerebral palsy, which Greg apparently thinks is the funniest part, but rather that why does the chimp have cerebral palsy? Why does
I don't
your
know.
chimp have cerebral palsy?
Hold on, let me. This is like a known chimp, so let me Google him.
Why did somebody think Austin would love
Not-
this frame photo of a chimp with cerebral palsy?
He might not have cerebral palsy. That might be fucked.
That's even fucking funnier.
Okay,
He just looks like that. He just looks kind of weird.
Okay. Oh fuck! He died in 2021.
From what?
Cerebral
I don't
palsy.
know.
Cerebral palsy kill you?
A guy
Okay,
named
wait.
cerebral palsy.
I thought cerebral.
Yeah, no, he has
palsy
cerebral
was
palsy. Fuck, he does. He does have cerebral palsy. So Knuckles, I bought this portrait of Knuckles before he
His
died.
name is Knuckles. Come the fuck on.
His name is Knuckles. He's a chimp
Why?
with cerebral palsy. It's a very cute framed portrait of Knuckles. The little Center for Great Apes, this is where Sandra is too, has a little memorial for him that says, "Knuckles is at peace now, free from his physical limitations. He was
Did
the
they have
sweetest."
a statue of Knuckles?
No, but do you want to see a picture of Knuckles?
Whoa, he does look like he has cerebral palsy. That's
You
crazy.
can't-
Oh, no way. Hold on.
You can't say that.
It's crazy that translates. It's crazy it translates like
what
that.
was he? What was he? Oh, no way. Come on, dude.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Is that why you bought it? Did you
No.
buy it to make fun of this shit?
No, I just thought it was
Hey,
really
hey,
cute and
hey,
touching.
Hey, we're losing the plot here. We gotta get to the next one. We've got a bunch more.
Okay, so it's that, and also I got a another little framed print, canvas print of one of the chimps that I looked after at another sanctuary. So
Was it Greg?
no, it wasn't Greg. It was It was a different one that was friends with Greg.
You should have gotten one of Greg, so then it would have been cool for you and me.
I wanted to, but they ran out.
All right, well, on to the next one.
Hey guys, it's M3 from the Discord. I'm coming to you live from law school. We are going to put primates in the
You're the
Olympics.
most alive
A very
person
important
to have
question
called
to ask.
in.
What primate would be the best match against humans in what Olympic event? Now we've considered
Where are they even?
Yes.
What Olympic sport would a chimpanzee be able to compete on equal footing with a human without either side having a clear unfair advantage?
Right. Like we considered putting them in
What
the
does that
the
mean?
running, and then we were like, I don't know, maybe they won't do the sprinting very well. They might get a little spooked by the gun. But
Well, we can't account for them getting spooked. These will have to be trained chimps.
Who's this guy on
yeah,
the
yeah,
phone
train
with you?
chimps until they
Yeah.
can. We're also thinking about making it a
'Cause he
drug
sounds like he
Olympics,
fucking
hosted in, like
rocks.
Cambodia or Thailand, somewhere where it's totally legal. So maybe give us a hint on what performance-enhancing
I
drugs
listened to the wrong
might
one.
help
I'm so
the chimps
sorry.
in events such as swimming, where they,
Idiot.
you know,
You
might not
fucking
be
idiot. I
as
hate you so
equipped
much.
as the aquatic apes that
here's the
humanity
deal.
is.
Primatology thing.
Yeah, it's totally a primatology thing. Austin's an expert.
First off,
They're willing to talk about it.
I think they're willing to talk about
we're
it.
going to talk about
All right. Thank you
They're,
guys.
why are
Bye.
they doing it? They're like doing a bit.
Wait, can you?
And not only are you the most alive person to have ever called into the show with like a clear voice and a direction that you're trying to take this,
Uh-huh.
whoever that guy is, he sounds like he talks about ancient Rome once a day. All right, I'm just gonna say it now. He
Exactly
rocks.
Greg's kind of guy.
Exactly my kind of guy. Now, Austin? You don't get to answer this question anymore because you weren't around. So I'm gonna answer it. Now, I personally think that the best possible sport for a chimp in the Olympic Games is actually Olympic lifting. They are incredibly strong per fucking square inch of muscle they have. So I really do think that a chimp could absolutely fucking nail like Olympic deadlifting because you can't trust them to do any track and field stuff. You can't trust them to like throw the javelin. They can't swim. And all the other sports are stupid, and I don't watch them. So,
However, I still think this is completely the wrong answer. The correct
the
answer,
answer that
of
you
course,
would
is wrestling.
Now, wrestling could be good.
It's wrestling, of course. That's
Yeah,
that's
of
an
course
excellent
wrestling.
idea, Chandron, actually.
Who wants to go wrestle a chimp?
Not me. Not me. I won't do it.
Not me. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't think.
See, listen. Here's the thing. He wins by disqualification every single time. He wins by forfeit every single time. The chimp undefeated.
Yeah,
At
no
the
matter
Olympic
what
Games.
weight class, because 150 pounds. Say you got that's like one of the most competitive weight classes. I think you get a chimp in that.
You're
weight
not
class.
allowed to answer the question. You listened to the wrong voicemail.
Yeah, but I know what it is now. Now I'm interested.
The little monkey gears in his brain are turning.
Yeah, they're spinning. I think wrestling is like the platonic ideal. Wrestling. I would know. I did wrestling.
It's also the
That's why
Olympics,
I
so it's
am the
kind
way
of
I
like
am.
it's kind of like a commentary on the farcical nature of human achievement. You know?
Yeah, it's a real commentary.
It's real commentary. Thank you, M3, for calling in.
Do we all
Thanks.
agree that
Great
it's
question.
wrestling?
Yes.
What? And also, thanks for sending me that book.
Yo.
Yeah, Greg got
We
sent his
should-
book, which was awesome. Thank you.
We gotta.
I'm reading
we
the book. I did start the book this last night. I got through the
We
first 3 pages and then I fell asleep.
have to figure out how to do movie clubs so we can start a book club because that would be really fun to do.
Shut up. Every leftist wants to start a book club. They
But
know.
it would be like a fun book
But we
club
do
for
it different.
Us doing
We're going to do it better.
monkey
We're gonna
stuff.
have
We would just read
easy
monkey
reading
books and
for
have a good
morons.
time. Easy reading for morons. That's what I am into.
They need monkeys from morons or something like, and it's just like a
That's
book
what this
with
podcast is.
That's our niche.
That
we
is
should
our
write
podcast.
a. We should write a book. We would have a huge fucking like little fixture in Barnes and
No
Noble.
way. Shut up. I'm getting a phone call.
DoorDash. DoorDash time, baby.
All right, let's.
That evil fucking
He
hotel
didn't
ringtone.
mute his mic.
That is me. I'll be right down.
Pick up your fucking DoorDash.
I can't believe I have to go down.
get my Panera.
Okay, do you want to?
You guys just keep going through the voicemails. I'll come back. Keep
Okay.
going because I am on a limited time here.
Okay, yeah. Chandron, let's do the next one. Just me and you. Just me and you, buddy.
Okay, I need you to confirm the length of that one.
41 seconds.
41 seconds. Let's go.
Cat dad shirt. Okay, anyways. All right, 3.
I hope he drowns in a puddle of his own piss one
I
day.
am not a crook.
I really hope. I really do.
No, I know you can hear me, bitch.
No, it wasn't.
But
what I
you
was
can't
laughing at.
hear me.
I'll show you my balls.
I don't
Okay.
think you can hear me.
All right. So,
Hey, this is Miriam from New York again. I'm standing at a bus stop and there's a lot of cars goes by, so if a really big truck passes by and eliminates all this audio, just go ahead and delete it. It's over at that
it
point.
sounds fine.
So last time I asked about the infinite monkey theorem, which is bullshit and has nothing to do with monkeys in actuality. I'm here to ask something similar, which is about the monkey's paw, and what you would do if you got your hands on one. Which obviously the correct answer is, oh god, that was a wild card, is not to use it. But if you had one, do you think you could find a safe way to do so? Okay, thanks, bye.
First of all, I'd like to point out that Greg did find a literal monkey's paw at like a weird occult thrift store the other day. I don't know if it was real, but I just wanted to
Define real, Austin.
like an actual real mummified monkey hand. I don't know if it was that. It could have just been a model.
I thought you were going to say that you believe that monkey paws existed. And that you could
Yeah,
wish on them.
I thought that monsters were on the earth.
Here's the thing: a guy like me, I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna wish for things. I'll take with the bad shit too. I'm cool with that. If I want $1 million, I'll take whatever fucked up thing it gives me. I'll also have $1 million. Maybe I don't know how it works actually.
I think I would wish for, I'd wish for the monkey that the paw came from to come back to life,
And then it would be your friend.
And then he'd be my friend.
And
That's
then
how you
free
lift the
wishes.
curse. And then he'd give me free wishes, right? No, I don't know. I mean, I feel like as a kid, I spent so many hours of my life just pondering what I would do with a genie's bottle, like with 3 wishes. Like I had such an elaborate plan in place at any given time. I was constantly reevaluating this plan as well in case today was the day. I don't know if anyone else did this, but I did, and I was prepared.
I didn't have to do this because I worship Shiva, and he just gives you what you want.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I don't remember what I would have wished for, though, but I don't think I could outsmart the monkey's paw. I think it's something karmic, so I think I would do something epic like that. All right. Greg, do you want to put down that Panera? Do you want to answer this question? What would you do with a monkey's paw?
How would you avoid the curse of the monkey paw? Okay, next question.
Hi there.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm on the come down from a gummy because I was just at the beach throwing sand at my enemies, but it was
That sounds
mutual.
fun.
Don't worry, I'm not evil. And I was wondering what your thoughts on Jane Goodall were. I can't seem to remember you talking about her. But also, I've only been a listener for so long. Because I was in London once, and there was this art exhibit where somebody was like, Jane Goodall was with her mother in South Africa making sandwiches for the German soldiers. She made 8,000 sandwiches in one night. And I guess my question is,
what are you talking about? Yeah.
what's the tea on that? She's bad, right? Is she still with us? Anyway, my second question that I just made up is, what % of monkey calories go towards thought? Because humans use 20, and how would this impact the ability to use monkeys as the batteries in the Matrix?
That's actually a really good question.
Greg, sell me some coffee. Why don't you? Come on.
Hey, you know what this episode's missing out on?
What?
Monkey Cult Coffee. That's the sponsor of today's episode, Monkey Cult Coffee. And why don't you head on over to monkeycultcoffee.com right now. Use code Travis, you know who he is, at checkout for, I don't remember how much.
10%.
10%, man. One number. How hard is that?
10% off your order. All right. Why don't you head on over there right now? And if you don't buy the coffee, I'll kill myself.
You can't legally say that, I don't think. But
yeah, I can.
Okay.
Who's gonna stop us? The FTC.
So, to answer your question,
what is that? Is that an egg?
The fuck? Why do you have an
Did you
egg in
eat-
your
did you
mouth?
eat a
What, are you
whole
insane?
boiled egg?
Are you an insane person?
They put them in my salad just completely whole.
They're really
That's funny as fuck,
small
actually.
looking.
All right, so.
I like eggs though. They're really good.
Fuck. What was the question? Oh yeah. How many calories go to chimps' thoughts? Truth
It's actually
be told,
surprisingly all thought. It's 100%. They do all that with their brain.
Yeah.
They are the psychic warriors Joe Biden warned
I mean,
you about.
in a literal sense, everything is controlled by the brain. But
shut up.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, fine. I'll fucking
nerd.
You're worse than fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You know, that ball robot from Star Wars couldn't have spun on the sand like that. So, I don't know. I've actually never looked. I don't even know what that number is for humans necessarily.
20. They fucking said it in the voicemail.
Hey, I'm not gonna believe some random person who called the GRS hotline.
I will.
I won't.
I don't know what it is for chimps.
Tell me a fact.
I don't know if it's even possible to. Like, how did they get that number? Did they get it from someone who was like?
They probably got it from a racist.
Maybe. I genuinely I don't know, and I don't know how they would get that info from a chimp. But that's a fascinating question. But I don't think chimps have thoughts in the way that humans do. But also,
I wonder what it's like in there.
you also can't know. Like, but anyways, I don't know. Interesting. I think a chimp powered Matrix would have the potential to be like maybe the funniest world ever. I think I'd want to be. I think I'd want to be submerged in that goo.
That's what the Truman Show should have been.
You're trapped in the
monkey
chimpanzee matrix.
Yeah.
All right. Next voicemail.
I'm gonna write that sci-fi novel. I'm just gonna
next
sell it for $1
voicemail.
million.
44 seconds.
Hey, this is Patsy again. I sent in the thing about private zoos. And what's crazy is that Austin said, like, the place I went to as a kid is probably shut down, but I Googled it, and it is still up and running. It's currently closed for the winter, but, like, they're going to be opening for another season. It's called DEW Haven, and I thought it was in New Hampshire, but it's actually in Maine. And they have all sorts of big cats there, and they have actual like bears, along with all those primates in the monkey house, which I'm pretty sure was like a shed. Anyway, that's just a quick update. Thank you. Bye.
How cold is it in Maine?
I do vaguely remember
April?
this.
Yeah, I do remember this little shutdown conversation.
Not at all.
Shout out the monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a concept that I've maybe given my personal views on. I think most of these places should be like confiscated by the state, to be honest with you. Like, like the state doesn't do that because it doesn't
They gotta
have
be seized.
They don't have the capacity to take these animals and put them somewhere better. So this is better than nothing. But like in my communist utopia, the state will be seizing all private zoos.
In your communist utopia, what percentage of the annual revenue this nation makes be used for these fucking primates?
Hey, look, China flips it for a profit. Why can't I?
True.
People love to see monkeys. I'm gonna be the monkey king, baby.
Also known in some circles as the
Doesn't sound like a
J.O. King.
communist utopia anymore.
Next voicemail?
Yeah.
Next voicemail.
Hello, Greg. My name is Marvel. I've been a listener for a while. I just joined the Patreon. I wanted to tell you about a job that you can do if you can pass one drug check and if you can drive. It's working for the post office. You can be inside, you can be outside. You can apply at USPS.com/jobs. I've been a letter carrier for a little over 3 years. It's hard work, but it pays really well. And if you get a medical restriction, it's only 40 hours a week. So, you know, it's an option. Takes about a month. There are jobs everywhere in the continental 48.
But I looked
So,
up to pay for
you
the
know,
post office,
enjoy.
and it's not good. It's like $17 an hour.
You might be able to hear shrieking
That's not
of
good.
little nieces from us.
I have a salary.
Yeah.
Please.
And
Ginger,
I've
you're getting a
noticed
salary
that
from the
kids
state
get
of North Carolina.
ignored
It can't be that good.
when they are in conversations
I
with
don't
adults.
work for the public school.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen.
They start getting angry. I want to know what do apes do? What do chimps do? What do gorillas do if you ignore them? I know for some situations that's like the ideal thing to do, but
They start sending you frowny face
I don't know.
texts.
Yeah.
Tell me.
What happens if
Yeah,
you ghost an
you
orangutan?
should come work at the post office. I listen to
You guys see
podcasts
that
all
video of
day.
that orangutan
That's
throwing
why I
that
listen to your
possum?
dang show.
Yeah.
That's why I have the
I
largesse
didn't.
to join the Patreon. It's hard work, but it's something. Enjoy the dollar next month. Bye.
Wow, this orangutan fucking chucked that thing.
Yeah, no, it's a really fucking ape's wrath. But first of all, I think if you ghosted a chimp, he would just text you, "Would you even care if I died today?"
Okay, hold on. Okay, what happens if you actually ignored an ape in real life?
Okay, so I know I have a very fun little anecdote about this for a baby orangutan. We all love baby orangutans.
I think they're a bit weird looking, but generally, I'm positive.
They're not weird looking; they're cute. Anyways,
They can be both.
Jesus.
So one of
Real
my
defensive.
coworkers at the chimpanzee sanctuary used to work for a zoo who had there was a mother orangutan who rejected her baby orangutan. Like, she just decided, I don't want to take care of this thing, actually, which, you know, girl boss, good for her. And she basically had to raise this baby orangutan. All the zookeepers took turns, and you just watch it like throughout the shift or whatever. And like, people would have to
Did you
take
get to watch it?
people. What? No. This was like years and years ago. This was my coworker who did this. And so basically, people had to take turns sleeping like in a room with the baby orangutan and taking care of it. Basically, it sounds like a cool job, honestly. But they said it was a very needy baby, and like, if you ever, it learned that if the phone rang, that mean that you would have to like divert your attention and like talk to someone on the phone and not to the baby orangutan. So whenever it heard the phone ring and you started talking, it would start screaming and crying and like trying to like bite your like toes or whatever. And so they're kind of like human children perpetually, I
Evil.
think. They're evil. But yeah, I don't know. It really does depend. But like, I know gorillas, the thing you want to do is ignore them in the wild, because they will try to stunt on you. They'll like shove you over, but they won't like attack you if you're
They
just
do
leaving
that
them.
run-up thing.
Yeah, they do
that
that
you
run up
see.
thing, and sometimes they'll bump into you, but that's the most they'll do if you ignore them. You wanna ignore gorillas, then they'll lose interest.
Me and my friends would kill a gorilla with hammers, I'll tell you that much.
Chimps, you can sort of try to ignore, but they will like spit on you, throw things at you, tug on you, basically until
Rip
they
your
get
face
bored.
off.
It's a thing of like, if they want your attention, they're getting your attention. If you don't give them attention, they might get bored. They might find it more interesting to rip your hair out.
I'm so scared of a chimp. I'm trying to imagine how I would ignore a chimp. And it's the most horrifying thing in the world.
Like,
I'm
trying
thinking,
to
like,
ghost a chimp, and he's just
like, what
he's
if I, like-
showing up outside your house in a fucking beat up Honda Civic, blasting Trippy Red in your driveway.
I'm thinking about, like, what if I just stand there, like, I give in,
Gun
like,
to his head.
I like.
Take me back, please.
The tape, every time the fucking bass hits the tape holding down the back windshield, it fucking starts flying around.
Yeah.
Oh.
So next voicemail.
Hey, it's Scott from Dallas again. I'm a lot more sober now, so first of all, sorry for saying I love you. But I have another serious gorilla question, or I guess this is more for Austin.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I think that, you know how, like, in comparison to, what's the word? Herbivores versus carnivores? Okay, this is going to sound really gross.
What their poop look like?
Their feces smells different. Like, you could, like, hang out in a cow pasture and you'd be like, this smells kind of gross, but whatever. Versus, like, say you came across, like, fresh fox shit, you'd be like, wow, this smells awful and I want nothing to do with this. I was kind of wondering, like, how do chimpanzees work on that? Or, like, macaques or anything? Just, like, because I assume their diet would be, like, mostly fruit and stuff, depending on, like, how you describe feeding them, but with, like, the awful chimp pelts and stuff. So I'm wondering, like, is it more of like just kind of a neutral smell that you get used to, or is it like wretched? And I was just wondering that, and it's like, do you get used to that at some point, or is it just always awful? Anyway, thanks.
You can put your heart into it more.
Try again. Call us back.
So, speaking as the chimp poop expert, first of all, let me just say it's an unforgettable smell, but it's one that I can't like describe to you. Best way I can describe it is like slightly more acidic human shit, maybe. I don't know. Like it really does all blend together at one point.
Do they shit like people? Is it like logs?
Yeah, no, they shit like people. You know, we have to monitor the consistency. If it's too loose, then we gotta monitor them. Things of that nature. But when they all got sick and just had diarrhea, it was fucking 9/11 for me.
You just have to power wash it. Like, how do you deal with diarrhea?
Just hose it. There's drains in the floor of every enclosure, so we just hose it.
I figure.
And then we like use soap and all that shit. But yeah, no, I mean, basically
I would kill myself if I ever saw that.
I imagine it's okay. The worst part is we give them blankets and toys for their enclosure, and they love to piss and shit on their blankets. And you gotta take that blanket, you gotta shake it out, you gotta wash it. It's fucked. It's so fucked. Anyways, I imagine it's similar to how like human sanitation workers just get used to the smell of human shit. Except I will say certain articles of clothing I just had to throw away because after washing them, I could just still smell the chimpanzee shit that had literally dripped onto it. You know, sorry for.
I would have thrown it away immediately. I would have even tried. You put that in your washing machine. Your washing machine was contaminated by a chimp shit, and like it got all of your clothes. Like you have been wearing chimp shit for years. When I shook your hand, when I've hugged you, you're covered in chimp shit.
When I kissed you on the mouth.
The worst one that
Chimp
happened
shit.
though was I started wearing earbuds to like take my mind off the chimp shit while I was at work, and when I finally got home, I used my earbuds again, and I could smell it on the earbuds. I had to wash the earbuds with alcohol. It was disgusting. But to answer your question, no, it really just does depend on their diet. The chimps I was looking after were vegetarian, thank God. But when they ate onions, because they love to eat raw onions, their piss got
just like me.
Their piss got like unbearably rancid. But other than that, it's nothing you can't adjust to. Anyone can adjust to anything.
Humans are infinitely adaptable.
Next voicemail.
Hi, this is Nat. I'm outside,
Hey,
so I'm
Nat.
sorry if it's windy in the audio. But so I have three things because I've been re-listening to episodes as one does. And first of all, we never got a Mother Chimp episode. I'd really like to know some theories about Mother Chimp. Second of all, I really would like everybody who's listening to this, is not related to the podcast, but I really want everyone who's listening to this to go look up the French version of Tub Thumping by Temple-Ova. It's really good. And third of all, my actual question, which I'm saying at the end because otherwise one of you will forget what it was, is, so I know he said that chimps are not patient enough to learn to play video games, but are they better with, like, machinery? Could you hypothetically get a chimp to learn how to use a gun? Yeah, that's all.
Use a
Bye.
gun. I feel like we've already answered this in a sense. If a chimp could use a gun, a chimp would absolutely figure out how to use a gun. It's just a matter of what they would do the first time they realized what happens when they pull the trigger. The thing is, they might not immediately make the connection between like the gaping hole in the chimpanzee next to it and the loud explosion, and they might just think it's a fun thing to do and blow their own head off, not thinking, because like they're not going to be aiming it, they're not going to know it's coming out of the barrel. If you could train a chimp to use a gun, like you couldn't teach them gun safety.
I think it would be crazy to see a chimp like suck off a shotgun or something. Boom.
I think being in a shooting range with a chimpanzee would be about as safe as being in a shooting range with Chris Kyle. So take your bets. I don't know. I mean, if anyone wants to bite the bullet here and try to teach a chimp,
do you think
it would have to be a very controlled environment? Because if you just threw a gun into a chimp enclosure, like half of them would be dead by the time that mag was empty.
No loss.
No, come on. We love our chimps, don't we, folks?
We could get a chimp to work like a conveyor belt, though.
And also, I feel the need to...
We should put chimps on conveyor belts.
I feel the need now more than ever to just once again reiterate that this is all my personal assumptions on chimpanzee behavior based on what I've seen. A chimp could very well pick up a gun and just not have any interest in it. All right? Like I'm not an expert in predicting the future. I'm not an expert in predicting things that haven't happened. I don't think anyone's ever given a chimp a gun. But like
they should.
I don't know. We're looking into it. It'd be funny though.
I want this podcast to get so big we can research questions like this.
Yeah, like
our
just
next,
like hire
we're
a
gonna Mr.
YouTuber.
Beast style do things.
Yeah, we're gonna
be
Mr. Beast
killing
this shit.
chimps.
Next
All right,
voicemail
last one, and then I gotta go.
is
All right.
55 seconds.
Hey, this is Villani from the Patreon Discord.
Let's go. Villani,
Austin, what do you think, other than obvious horrific medical atrocities and shit, would happen if we actually uplifted, I don't know, let's say selection of great apes and modified their intelligence so that it was recognizable and functions similar to ours? Kind of like the Planet of the Apes situation. How quickly do you think society would collapse from a clique of sociopathic genius chimpanzees? And also, just what do you think orangutans would be like, bonobos would be like, and I guess gorillas? I don't know. Any other great apes that you want. Maybe gibbons. I don't fucking know. Contemplate sociopath chimpanzee Illuminati, maybe. That's a good concept for a Delta Green game. Alright, bye. Oh, also.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Powerful.
I gotta say, I'm contemplating it. I'm examining the ramifications. I'm rotating it in my mind. Truly.
3D models.
Oh Jesus! How would an intelligent chimp destroy society? How they're doing it now? Am I right, fellas?
By running for office, duh.
Politicians, am I right? Oh, I didn't like that giggle. That was dumb.
That's how you sound all the time.
I don't know. I imagine chimps would be really into like. I think chimps would be really good at like non-profit, like white collar crime. You know what I mean? Like, get hired as the financial accountant for like a native reservation, and I don't know, like slowly siphon funds out of the bank account over the course of years, and then get caught and arrested and like sentenced to like a criminally low amount of time in jail, and then ultimately get away with it. I think that's what chimps would do. Like they'd be really into non-profit white collar crime. Any thoughts?
I don't know.
You said chimps would do white collar crime, and I like my brain just like, where was the past 2 years of my life a lie?
No, I think
it's almost 3 years.
I think that normal crime would be
almost. Wait, how many years have we been?
It's almost 2 years.
I think normal crime wouldn't be
2020.
No, 2021.
2021.
Oh man, this just feels like a thing I've done forever.
Yeah. So here's my justification. I think that normal crimes are too humane for a chimpanzee. I think they'd want to do the most evil crimes. They'd be doing shit.
They're doing triple homicides.
No, like even that. Like I think they should be doing like stealing money from like cancer patients. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. That's what a chimpanzee would do.
I think any crime a chimp would do, any crime a chimp would commit, would have to be tried in front of the International Criminal Court.
The Hague.
Yeah. The Hague is just
What's the most warlike primate?
Chimps.
No. I mean, actually, technically, yeah,
there
chimps,
was
because
that
they're
war. They did have a war.
They did. They're the only ones that had a war, really. But I don't know. I mean, I can also imagine like a band of baboons, like as horseback archers, just fucking up my whole kingdom.
Who would like
raising
chuck
my
tomahawk missiles into fucking like villages? You know, into like a kid's hospital.
The U.S. government.
Which primate? Which for that? The answer is humans.
The answer is humans. The only one that would do that. All right. Well, how do we want to wrap this episode up? There's still a lot of voicemails. We can do
Yeah,
this.
there's a
another
lot
time.
of voicemails, so we'll have a second part of this eventually. But
Maybe
thanks
next
for
month,
calling
but
in, everyone. Maybe next month. Thanks for calling. This is actually a good format for when I'm stuck in fuck all Idaho.
yeah, when Greg has to travel 3 weeks out of 4 of the month.
I have to do 3 weeks in a town called Lewiston, Idaho, in at the end of next month. And Lewiston, Idaho, population 20,000, has wineries, but it'll be cold.
Oh, I hate that.
And the plane I'm taking is essentially the plane from Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. There are 12 seats on this fucking aircraft, and I'm landing at like a county airport.
That rocks.
No, dude, if it crashes, you're not even gonna know.
We're just not gonna have a new episode. Is how you'll
12
know.
people just disappeared.
Oh, 12 people died in Idaho. Of course. But thanks for listening. And if you want to call in, let me pull up the phone number.
It's been so long, I don't remember our phone number.
I don't remember it.
Also,
even when I have it
maybe
right in front of me,
don't call the line and be like, "Hey, Greg, how are you doing, man?"
Yeah,
I mean, you can you can do that. I don't get it.
Contain your lust for Greg for just a fraction of a moment.
If you want to call in, call us at 801-386-9160. Once again, that phone number is 801-386-9160. Leave us a message. Don't leave us a message. Heavy breathe into the phone. I don't give a fuck what you do. But
don't do the weird noises. Do an actual message.
Hit us up. Send me a phone call. Hit me on the send me a message on the online. Through the internet.
Okay.
Kiss me on the mouth even. Send me an e-kiss.
Wait a minute, Austin.
Maybe I'll blow one back.
What's up?
How many Diet Cokes have you had today?
This is my only Diet Coke that I've had today.
Never seen a skinny person.
How many Diet Cokes? How many Diet Cokes did you have yesterday?
Like maybe half.
If it's over 3, I'll kill you.
Look, I'm not about that Diet Coke life like Kim is. Look,
Don't fall into that.
I've absorbed
gotta
it through
say,
osmosis.
You guys need to come visit me in Utah because Kim would love the fucking soda shops.
She doesn't really like
You didn't
soda.
take
She
me to
only
any
likes
soda
Diet
shops.
Coke. I'm telling you.
Don't worry, they can do anything with Diet Coke. Tell her about
Greg-
the Diet Coke. There's soda shops. You can do anything
Greg
you want
says
with Diet
there's
Coke.
soda shops in Utah that you would really like.
I only like Diet Coke.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Oh my God! They'll make you your fucking drink out of Diet Coke.
They'll make you a drink out of Diet Coke.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. I love you. Sorry if my heart doesn't sound in it today. I hate my job.
Yeah, employed, but at what cost?
Employed, but at what cost?
You know,
If you're listening and you're
he
not
really-
subscribed to our Patreon,
he said it all.
Please subscribe to our Patreon.
And maybe
Austin
we
lost
won't.
half of
Maybe
our
we
income.
won't suffer. Maybe we won't suffer. Maybe we won't suffer if you subscribe to our Patreon.
But alrighty, see you guys.
See ya.
Why?
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.